Hello gorillas, today I'm going to be making a tutorial on just some of the beginner stuff. If you are a beginner, do not learn wall climbing. I recommend playing for at least a week before you learn it, because if you don't, then you're going to end up just using that as your only escape. I messed up by doing that, and now wall climbing, I use it too much. But let's get on into the video. Oh, I actually got some people in this lobby.
Leave the gray monkey.
Oh, dang it. I missed 3. There we go. Alright. So, for the first part, running, you want to get your hands, stay low to the ground as possible. And also, while you're doing this, you want to be flicking your wrists forward so that you gain a little speed boost. And also, when flicking your wrist, you're able to flick your wrist to the side and dodge the lava monkeys. So once you've practiced that for a little while, you should be around this low to the ground. So next, I guess, for more running, the funny run, as most people call it.
XR9W.
There we go. Alright. So, next up, the funny run. You're going to want to just go like this. You want to take your hand, forward, other one forward, forward, up, like this, then speed it up. And maybe bend your arms a bit. And then for the side run, do the same thing with forward. Flick your wrist. So flick your wrist to the side while moving your arm. And this is what I do for juking. It's pretty good.
This is what I do for running.
But, there we go. Alright, so just once you've mastered that, I'd say, or at least learned it pretty well. I have everybody muted. I can't hear you. Just maybe do this for a little while on that. And then this. Oh yeah, there's also the barrel run. Take your hands and just do this. It's not as good as the broom running. It's a bit slower. But now that that's done, let's do pinch climbing, or hug climbing, as some people call it. So, you're going to want to take your hands, push up, pull in, push up, take your hands, go in a circular motion, like this. For some people, they like it better to go like this. I don't get how you get too fast at that. I mean, I guess it's like the funny run. It's just not as fast, though. So just look at my hand. Pull in, up, and out, and then push back in. Sorry about the boundary. Like that. And if you just practice that for 30 minutes, you're going to master it. Just like with the running. Although with running, you're going to want to master that before most other things. Because, well, running is what you're going to be mainly doing in this game. So next up, I guess going wall to wall like this. Now, what I recommend, if you're new and you can't really go fast enough, what you're going to want to do is lean towards the wall that you're going on. It makes you stay on it for an extra, second or two. and then just hit off like this. There we go. Now, once you've done that all, I'm going to teach you a beginner route. It's to get up to the stump faster, and what you're going to want to do, jump up to here. You might want to do the bouncing wall-to-wall thing there. Get up here. If you're having trouble there, remember, leaning towards it will make you stay on longer and be able to walk up. So then, you want to jump over to this branch. Be careful not to overshoot it like I did. Let me get back up there. Oh, dang it. Dude, I'm just gonna climb up the tree. So, which branch was I on? Oh yeah, this one. Dude, are you kidding me? Alright. Sorry about that. Alright, so now that you're on this branch, you're just going to want to move forward until you're here, then jump to here. Now to get onto the stump, you just hit the ground hard, and you're up. Excuse me. Alright. Next up, you might want to learn a juke. This is a little bit difficult for beginners, but the longer the arms you have, the easier it is. It's called the hospital flip.
What?
So what you want to do, take your hand, try to keep it as still as possible, go under the branch by tilting your head, then jumping back over to here. And once you get quick enough at it, it's like that. Boom. And then you're going to be able to just juke people out, maybe do this, jump over them if they're still on the branch. You can shake them by doing this. Bounce off this wall. When you're right here, do a hospital flip back onto this branch. And that's a good juke I like to use. Also, to all the beginners, this wall isn't needed. You can just straight up jump onto here. So, you're able to do that, which is nice. Also, another route I want to teach people, right here. And if you worked on your hug climbing or pinch climbing enough, you're going to be able to get up onto here pretty quickly. But what I'm going to show you isn't that. You get on here, jump over to this branch. By the way, you can always come back to this video after you've done all this stuff, like the running, pinch climbing, some of the beginner routes. Then you're going to want to jump to this branch. This is actually a route I use a lot. Then onto here. And if you don't see it, it's right there.
Dozer, scooch. Can I?
Then some people might have to jump onto here and then here. I just jump onto this branch without taking that small detour. Then jump to this branch. And you can go one of two ways here. You can go here, then here, onto this. Or you could go, where was I? Right here, I think? Yeah. Or you could go this way, onto the bridge, and then do this other route to get onto the stump. So you go right here, bounce to this branch. If you have long enough arms, you can just do that. Then go up to here, and jump as hard as you can while putting your hands out. So if you're a bit short, you'll catch yourself and just push yourself back up. Then right here, and bounce onto here. That's a good beginner route. Alright, hold on, let me. There we go. Now I don't have that talking. So, next up. I recommend coming back to this video if you are new. Come back to this video in like a week maybe, because you don't want to learn wall climbing too fast. What? I'm gonna unmute you real quick. You too, I guess. Okay.
Hey, can I do an impression to show you? Can I show you something?
What?
I'm gonna do an impression. So you're recording, right?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, pal. It's me, Mickey Mouse. You
Holy crap, that's a good one. I unmuted you too.
come in my
Oh,
clubhouse.
you can't talk. You don't have a mic?
We
Okay.
gotta say the magic word. Miska, Muska, Mickey Mouse. Say it with me. Miska, Muska, Mickey Mouse.
That's actually a pretty good impression, I gotta admit.
Thanks.
Alright, well, do you have like a channel or anything? I'm not big, I only have a couple subscribers, but
No, I don't.
I just want to make this video to actually teach people
Show people.
and allow them to get better at the game using the advice that I've gathered over 100 hours of playing this game.
Wow. Thanks for giving me this up. I just wanted to show you that.
Hey, have a nice day.
Yeah, you too.
There we go. Alright. I muted you again, Carl. Thank you for that impression. What? Do you want me to unmute you for a second? Okay. Which one are you? Okay, the one at the top. Boop. What?
Okay, I want to show you another way to move really fast. It's how I get around really fast.
Okay.
So, basically, I was trying to show you earlier, but I moved my wrist like all the way down, and I used
Oh yeah,
my
sometimes
fingers,
I
and you
do
really have
that.
to.
Where you go like this.
And you just move as forward as you can, and you basically just make like it's kind of like a choo-choo train, I guess, with your arms, and it's just like this.
Yeah, I used to use that a lot, but I've realized that doing this and flicking your wrist, you're able to flick your wrist to the side at any time and, you know, dodge the lava monkeys. Oh, wait.
I came here with one specific reason, and that's to practice swinging the branches.
Oh, you mean the hospital flip?
What?
Alright, well, I want to show you guys a really simple juke. It's not the best, but it's kind of effective. So you go ahead and climb up this stump, go into here. You want to turn your setting on to turn, then press option 1, then it's going to be at snap. Press 9 so that your snap turning is at 9. And I think I made up this juke, but I don't know if people have used it before. So now that you have snap turning, you're about to run. When you're this close to hitting the ground, you snap turn, then hit the ground. So it looks like this one done best. You're running and then you're going that way. It's a decent juke, but sometimes it doesn't work. It's really good for like suddenly turning when a lava monkey's in front of you. But having the snap turn on, some people use smooth turn, so it's not the best. It's not the most accessible juke. Alright, so next up, there's another juke, and it's right here on the slide. Say, can I have a volunteer? You, Red. Now, I want you to act like you're chasing me. Start right here. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Now, he's the lava monkey chasing me, but I'm gonna do this juke where you put your hand through the slide. If you only make it halfway, just jump one more time, then go around like the hospital flip juke, and then the lava monkey will be left going right here, and then he'll look back. That gives you an extra second or two of time to get away. You could also do it the other way, which is you run under the slide and then you catch right here. It's kind of hard to do, but you catch the side and then you jump back, and that could be good. And here's pretty much the vertical equivalent of the hospital flip. You grab here, spin around, and then launch like that. Pretty much the vertical equivalent of the hospital juke. Or hospital flip, I guess. And you're also going to want to be using this stump to your advantage, because there's 3 big branches, and there's a bunch of areas to pinch climb once you get good enough at it. And that gives a lot of opportunities. Now, here's another one that's decent. Another route-ish. Running from the lava monkey. Climb up here. See that? You're going to want to jump. It's kind of hard to do, but it might be better if you're climbing up like this. Then jump to here.
I was in a game, but then I saw someone
Go
use
up.
mods, so I decided to leave.
And then climb up here. Now, there's a lot of ways you could go from right here. Or, heck, even right here. You could go onto this branch. Here. Or you could go up. I like doing this, because that kind of confuses the lava monkeys. Then get up. Or you could go this way. Do this. Get over to here. I really just came up with that on the spot, so it's not that good. Then go to here. There you go.
Hey. Everyone in this lobby, join AB. Join Join AB if you want to play Sharks.
There he goes. Alright, next up, a lot of people in random lobbies that I've been in have been asking how I do this. And how you do this is, you put your arm through. Now it's pulling in. You push upwards, you pull it in, push up, and push out. Like that. You can see my boundary kind of moving, but I wish I had one of those, like, cameras from the back. But pretty much it's like pinch climbing, but only use one hand. And that's how you do that. I don't really know how to explain it better, but next up, wall climbing. Remember, do not do this unless you have been playing the game for at least a week and at least done everything else in this tutorial. Because wall climbing, you don't want that to be your only escape. But what you're going to want to do, put your hands like this, have your fingers up at first. You can change them however you want. I do this for grip. Then you pull out. Now,
You trying to teach him to wall climb?
yeah. Well, I'm making a video right now. And then you're going to want to do downward diagonal pushes like this. And remember, leaning towards the wall will make you stick onto it better. So lean a bit forward maybe at first. That'll make you stick to the wall a bit better. Or lean to the side and do it like this.
Wall climbing is fun, dude. I can wall climb.
Alright, so at first you're going to want to get to right here.
Ow.
Right when the angle,
R97.
like right here, you're going to want to get up here 5 times. Then the next wall climbing area, the second easiest, right here. You're going to want to probably, this one is much more even throughout the entire thing. So you're going to want to get up here like maybe twice. And then you'll be pretty good at wall climbing already. But for wall running, You can learn it in the forest, but it's recommended in the caves. But I'm just not going to go into the caves right now. Right here is a good spot. See this angle? You're going to want to do something called stalling, which is just jumping up and down. And make sure you do this on both hands. You don't want to be only using one of your hands. Because, you know, then you can't really wall run one way, but you can wall run a lot better this way. Like, I didn't bother learning wall running on my left hand. So I'm a lot worse on that hand. Oh gosh, so many new people have joined the lobby. Alright. So, once you do that, you're going to want to learn wall running further. Eventually, you'll be able to do that. Really useful. But right here, you're going to want to jump and just wall run across here. And if you can get up here, even better, because this has more of an angle that you can wall run on. And I also recommend doing this left hand too. But if that's not working out for you, you're going to want to stall on a flatter surface. Right here would be good. 10 times. Actually, maybe even 20 times on each hand. If you still can't wall run, do another 20 on each hand. See, with my left hand, I'm actually bad.
I'm just gonna try and, like, wall run. That's all I'm doing.
Boop. Alright. So next up, once you've mastered wall running, I'm gonna teach a forbidden technique. Only master monkeys know this technique. And many people will accuse you of cheating if you learned this technique. It is wall running on the slippery walls. So look, they're slippery, you know? But with enough practice, you can wall run on them. Which should technically be impossible. See, you got it. But since you've pretty much mastered wall running,
I am here for sharks and minnows.
Once you mastered wall running, you're gonna want to go over to this wall. It's probably the best wall to learn. Climb up it. By the way, I do recommend learning one-handed wall climbing because, see, on this wall, using two hands, it's a bit harder than just using one hand. But it can be easier if you don't want to learn the one-handed, just on the two hands. But pretty much just climb up here. Now you want to bounce onto here, and since you know how to stall, you can do this. And then, oh, I messed up. Whoops. Alright, so you're going to want to bounce from right here onto here. I recommend doing this semi-quick. You're going to want to bounce onto the slippery wall. And try doing stalling. I recommend putting your hand up higher than normal and hitting down faster and hitting more times. And always remember, do your non-dominant hand too. You don't want to be a one-handed guy who literally only uses one hand.
That's what mode I put it to, okay?
But once you can do this, it's really simple from there, because look, then you can do stunts like this. And keep in mind, you might not want to learn this technique, because there are so many people who will say, oh, you're using mods, you're using sticky fingers, you're cheating.
No. See, those are just the people that say that are bad.
No, it's because you actually should not be able to physically wall run on slippery wall. But you can. If you learn. But next up, once you've been able to go on there, what the heck was that? Like 5 times, I'd say. 5 times on each hand on there. You're gonna want to go from right here. Remember to maintain your momentum when you're doing the actual wall run. So then you just do that, but right here, and you can get all the way up to there. It's insane, but also right here is a bit harder. I haven't quite been able to get on that one too much. See, black is already getting it. And maybe I'll just show some routes. Here's a route that I sometimes... Actually, here's a route that I use a lot. Actually, no. I'll show you this juke. Bounce up. Jump right over the lava monkeys. And if they didn't jump and fall, what you're going to want to do is jump right here. Do a hospital flip. Doesn't matter if it's right or left hand, or even both. Just do a hospital flip there, like this. And then bounce to here. Now this will be moving on to a route. Right here. Like so. Oops. If you mess up, just climb up this tree.
Why? Because I told you to.
Then you should be on
Well, then I'm gonna go
this branch. Bounce to here. Since you know wall running, you're gonna be able to boom, then bounce onto here,
Yeah, I do.
forward to here.
Hey, yo.
Just keep going like this.
7,
And you can repeat this for a long time.
700.
Because you go right back to the start of the route.
Nice IP, bro. Nice IP.
There's also a decent thing that I've found out recently. It's because of the J-Man Curly Speedrun Challenge.
On your head is 9.
You can bounce onto this branch. And then here.
Nah, G. I am not 9. Nowhere near 9.
Oh. But from that branch you should... Oh yeah, also from here.
Oh, God.
You can bounce to here. Then get up onto this branch. And also, here's a good spot for slippery.
You did that Thomas juke.
Oh yeah, I recommend doing like, once you've initially learned slippery wall, do 10 of those on each hand every day. So 20 in total, 10 on each hand. Now, I'm gonna move into a canyon lobby.
Somebody wanna play Sharks and Minnows?
So I'm going into the canyons.
Does somebody wanna play Sharks and Minnows?
And here I'm gonna show you a really good juke. So, if you go this way, oh dang it. I gotta wrap up this video soon, my headset's power's low. Alright. So you're up here, lava monkeys right there. Now that you know how to wall run on slippery, you can do this. And bounce up. And that's a really good thing. Sometimes it's better than the others. Right here, I haven't quite learned how to, like, every time get up there, but it looks like this. Sometimes I'll get up, sometimes I won't. But you can go up from this side. It's just a bit more difficult. But also, if there's lava monkeys chasing you there, but they're also on there, So say you're up here. Hold up, let me get up there. Alright, so now that you're up here, and there's lava monkeys there, and maybe even there, you can just, now that you know how to wall run on Slippery, you can legit just go past all of them, above them, and then you can follow this route. Pretty simple route, pretty effective, pretty good all in all. And then, if you're good enough, you can go up there and just go straight onto here. And just keep running from the lava monkeys. And then you might even be able to, like, do something here. Be able to climb up there. If you are going to be able to do this, it's probably with Lava Monkey. So I'm going to go into a private lobby with Canyon and show you that. Oh yeah, sorry if I'm breathing heavily. Alright, so we're going to go Q, option 1, then option 1 again. Go into a random Canyon lobby. Oops, I didn't go into a random lobby. I didn't make a private lobby. For a private lobby, just like, boop. All done. You're in a private lobby with Rock Monkey. I have a habit of calling it Canyon Monkey, because I heard that it's what it was called at first. Then, like I said before, you might be able to go like this and just climb up. But you're gonna have to stop here, because that's the limit. That's not Slippery. That's not. Did he forget to make that Slippery? How did I... Hold on. Hold on. Like, yeah, you slip off. Are there, like, bits that aren't... Why did that open? Are there bits that aren't slippery in canyons? That's crazy. Also, you might be able to do that in other places, like right here. I saw somebody get through there somehow by using Slippery Wall. Like this. Hold on, I'm gonna start right here. I don't know how they were able to, get up there, but in the first place. They were. Now, you might have to use the caves for, wall running and all, but, like, I kind of recommend the caves for wall running, but you could do it over where I showed you in Forest. And, yeah. That's gonna end off the video. Hope you guys have a great day. See you later.